what's going on? Xavier here, and today we're going to be talking about how to become an entrepreneur. Everybody wants to become an entrepreneur nowadays. I don't know if it's because they're seeing shared videos of Gary Vaynerchuk. I don't know if it's because they're watching YouTube ads of Tai Lopez, but everybody wants to become an entrepreneur. Wants to become an entrepreneur. Wants to become an entrepreneur. And not like a physical entrepreneur either. Everybody wants to become online entrepreneurs. Why is the online craze? Well, people don't want to spend 40 plus hours at a spot or place of business. That's why they decided to become an entrepreneur, because it gives them the freedom to either be with their family, have extra money on the side, and everybody likes a little bit more comfortability in their lives. Absolutely. There's a bunch of reasons why people want to become entrepreneurs, though, past Gary Vaynerchuk hyping them up on videos. Before you do that, you need to have some things in order. One, you need to have a why set in place. You've probably heard of what a why is. It needs to be your reason to move on, because being an entrepreneur is not just easy as turning on your laptop, writing a few comments, writing a few blogs, and oops, you're done for the day and the week. Absolutely not. This is going to come with, if you want to be successful, it will come with 40 plus hours, 50 plus hours sometimes. It is all on you. And that's also a bigger reason why you need to have the why. Because if nobody's watching you, nobody's going to tell you what to do. If you fall behind on work, you fell behind on work, and you're going to have to either up your work for the week, or pretty much keep lagging until you're out of business. And nobody wants that. So since we're talking about how to become an entrepreneur, an online entrepreneur, there's a few things that have to be set in place. And one, you're going to want to look around the internet first. See kind of who you want to emulate. There's a lot of YouTube videos out there. There's a lot of Facebook channels out there. A lot of Instagram pages out there that you can emulate for your own self and kind of follow that structure if you're in that business. I'm not saying completely copy. Make it your own. But one thing and a few things we're going to talk about that they all will have in place: email marketing. Most of these people that you will come across online, they collect emails. They are getting emails, and you won't know it, but they have about 5 figures worth of emails. Probably and a small percentage probably have 6 figures worth of email. I know I've seen a few like pretty big online entrepreneurs, and they're around 50,000, 60,000 on the email list. So you're going to want to start building up your email list, and you can do that today, even without having like a direct page or plan set up as you want. But you're going to want to start collecting emails. Another thing you're going to want to start doing, and have to start doing, is building up your social presence. Whether that's posting, you can post on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Even with YouTube, you don't have to show your face, but like things like Instagram, you're going to want to show yourself like having fun and kind of appealing, not really to the Instagram crowd, but like there's a lot of exciting things on Instagram, and a lot of people that you're going to be behind are going to be doing a lot of exciting things in order to build their social presence. So you'll be wanting to do the same thing. But with YouTube, you really don't even have to show your face. So if you're really shy behind the camera, or let's say like you can't sit and look at yourself on camera and not just like think it's okay to put out in the world, then you can just go completely faceless on screen recording and just provide good content. People will still watch. People who do not show their faces still get 5 figures worth of views a week. But as I take it back to step one before the social presence, but I'm pretty sure y'all all know of YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram, because they're 3 of the biggest used websites daily. Back to the email list. You'll want to check out GetResponse, MailChimp, and Aweber. Speaking of email marketing, I have been missing the curb on that. Like, an email marketing is the number one thing that ties all big online entrepreneurs together. The number one thing. Everybody doesn't do the same thing past the email marketing, but everybody does email marketing if you want to be big. Why? Imagine if you had 30,000 people who actually like the content you provided, and you put out a $10 how to tie your shoe video, and let's just say 1% to 10% of them bite, okay? That's 3,000, okay? Now, times that 3,000 times $10 and you have $30,000, yes or no? So that's the power of email marketing. You're going to have to watch videos for that. I'll be providing some videos on how to build up your email list, and even maybe I'll take you through running some automation within your email list. And after talking about the email list, that's why we talk about the social presence, because the social presence is what gets traffic to people to want to buy your email list, because they to buy into your email list because they see what you're doing. They want to know what is this guy about? How does he do what he do? So definitely set up an email list and definitely start building up your social presence. You can do both of those without having really any clue of what you're doing. So start that now if you're watching this video. Really, in the grand scheme of things, I could just leave it at that. But again, like I said, you're talking about something that you're going to have to be putting in hours a day in order to complete work. Well, that's what we could put at the number 3 spot, is to always be learning. And this does not mean go on watching YouTube videos for hours, because I know anybody can get caught in the YouTube black hole, whether it be for entertainment or whether it be for knowledge. But a lot of reasons why a lot of online entrepreneurs don't work out is because they're receiving way too much knowledge and not doing enough action. That's why I said go do the email list now, because if you don't have an email list, you're really not even at step 1 on becoming an online entrepreneur. Set up the email list. Because if you have an email list, if you have social presence, that means if you're sending traffic from your social presence into your email list, well, you've pretty much cracked the code. Marketing obviously is within all of that. But that's going to come with watching. That's going to come with testing. That's going to come with first setting up your email list and building a social presence. So you start those 2 and don't worry about the marketing side until you've done those 2. YouTube, it's been cool.